everyone, welcome back to this week's grocery haul. If you're new here, my name is Lindsay. I am a Canadian mom. My family and I live in Nova Scotia, and I share weekly grocery hauls on my YouTube channel here every Wednesday. So for groceries this week, I went to 3 different stores. I went to Atlantic Superstore, to Sobeys, and also to Walmart. This week I spent a total of $275.29. I spent $71.98 in Superstore, I spent $53.57 in Sobeys, and I spent $149.74 in Walmart. I will turn you around here and I will show you everything that we picked up for this week's groceries. This is everything that I picked up for our family for this week. I'll start over here with our eggs. I always grab the 30 count of eggs. These are in Walmart for $10.82. Brown sugar was in Walmart for $2.77, I think it was, so I grabbed a bag of sugar just to have. I picked up just 1 bag of milk this week because we already have some milk. For those of you who wonder about the milk that comes in bags, there are 3 smaller bags of milk inside this bag, and then we have a milk pitcher that is specifically meant for the milk bags. In fact, I will just show you really quick. So we have this milk pitcher, and if I can do this with one hand, these are the milk bags. So the milk bag goes inside the pitcher, and then we just snip the end, and that is how we buy our milk. We can get our milk in jugs, cartons, and bags. It's just the cheapest way to get it is in the bags, I find. But I just thought I would show that real quick because I do get some questions sometimes on the bagged milk. I picked up 1 coffee cream, that was $5.53. I was in the Halloween decorations and I picked up these fairy lights for $6.98. I also picked up some of this oil rubbed bronze spray paint. I have 2 framed pictures downstairs and I don't love the frame, so I thought rather than buying 2 new frames, I think I'm going to try and spray them and see if that makes a difference and if I like them more like that. I think that was around like $15. The salads were in Sobeys for $3.99, so I picked up 2 Caesar salads. We love those. Broccoli was $2.75 in Superstore, so I grabbed 1 of those. These little potatoes were in Superstore for $3, and they come with the little seasoning pack, so we might have those for supper tonight. I might do like a sheet pan meal with the potatoes and the broccoli. Blueberries were in Sobeys for $3.99. Not a great deal for how many blueberries are in there, but anyway, I grabbed 2 packages of those. Cucumbers were $1.75, I think, so I grabbed 2 cucumbers. Cranberries were $3. We're getting in the cranberry baking season, so I grabbed a bag of those. I'll just keep going with my produce. The grape tomatoes were $5. I got these discounted grapes for 50% off. I think they were $5 something with the discount. And then I grabbed some mandarin oranges. They were $5. Bananas were 89 cents a pound. And then I picked up a 6-pound bag of the naturally imperfect apples for $7. And then I'll go back over here. I grabbed some yogurt drinks for the kids' lunches. I just grabbed 4 different kinds: a raspberry, a strawberry, a peach, and a strawberry banana. They were 88 cents each. I found some sausages marked down. I had never bought these ones before. Bangers. So we'll try those and see. We might have those in our sheet pan meal tonight. Anyway, they were $3.50 after the discount. And then I grabbed some breakfast sausages. They were also 50% off. The kids enjoy those for breakfast, so they were $3.50 each. Bagel Bites were the deal of the month. They were $1.50, so I just grabbed 2 boxes of Bagel Bites. I'm not sure if my kids have ever had them or if they'll like them, but we'll see. I picked up some pepperoni sticks for $5. I grabbed some Baby Bells in Sobeys. I needed some more garlic powder. I think that was like $2.29 in Walmart. I grabbed this big block of cheese for $10.99 in Sobeys. It's a pretty big block. I wanted to get the dill pickle hummus in Superstore, but they didn't have any, so when I was in Sobeys, I grabbed some in there. It's so good. I haven't tried this particular brand, and it was more expensive. It was $4.79, and I think it was $3 in Superstore, but I guess everybody else likes it too because they had none. So anyway, I grabbed that in Sobeys because it's just so yummy. I picked up a salad for Dave's lunch, a chicken BLT salad, so that was $3.50. Comes with bacon, chicken, cheese, and some cucumbers and some tomatoes. I picked up some more yogurt drinks. They were $4.50. Sandwich meat in Walmart was 3 for $9, so I grabbed some Black Forest ham, some oven roasted chicken breast, and some Montreal style smoked meat. So some of that will just go in the freezer for sandwiches. I noticed the prices of a few things went up in Superstore. It's just crazy. There was quite a few things that I noticed that they went up. Bread was one of them. So I went back to my Great Value whole wheat bread. This went up as well, but it didn't go up as much as the other bread. So this is $2.97 now. I picked up some rice crackers to have with our hummus, some sesame, and just some original. They were $1.47 each. And then I grabbed these double chocolate school safe muffins. They were $3.88. I did pick up some more rice cakes because the kids have been enjoying those. These are the caramel and chocolate chip ones. I think these were $2.97. And then back there, I did grab some avocado oil. That was $15.97. I picked up some salt and vinegar and some sour cream and onion chips. They were $1.47 each. I picked up 2 more cans of the Great Value pasta sauce, 2 of the herb and garlic. Last week when I was in there, they didn't have any ones with any seasoning in them. Dill pickles is something else that went up. They used to be $3.27 and now I'm pretty sure they were $3.47. The veggie crisps were the deal of the month in Superstore for $2, so I got some all dressed and some zesty ranch. I also picked up a bag of Sour Patch Kids, the cherry blasters. They were $3. They had the Watson Ridge chicken strips in Sobeys for $6, and I also picked up the kids some ice cream bars. I have to get those in the freezer. They were $5.99. Our weather is still warm, and I was going to get some ice cream, and then I saw those in Sobeys, so I thought I'll get them a little ice cream treat. For cereal, I picked up some Honey Shreddies. These were $5 in Superstore, and then I got this big box of Cheerios on the discount rack for $4.18 in Walmart. And then down here, I just grabbed some AHA in Walmart. It was $5.98. I really like this kind, the lime and watermelon. And then we pay $1.20 deposit on each case. Sadie's sound asleep underneath there. Somebody's sock. Ginger is so bad for taking toys and taking things and leaving them under the kitchen table. I picked up some dog food for Ginger. We like to buy the Nature's Recipe. That was $18.97. I picked up a tape refill. We use so much of this for, you know, Amazon returns mostly. And then I grabbed some panties for Emily, and they were $13.75. So that was everything that we picked up. It's crazy that prices are still climbing. I don't know where it's going to end or how people are going to afford to keep shopping this way. It's just crazy. So many things I noticed today, you know, went up. You know, when it's 20 cents or 40 cents here and there, it all adds up. It's crazy. And the price of meat, it blows my mind. Anyway, I know we're all in the same boat. It's the same everywhere, but it takes the enjoyment out of shopping, I find. I try and shop the flyers and shop the deals the best I can and try and, you know, stick to what we need and that, but they sure make it hard. Anyway, I'm going to get this stuff put away. The kids will be getting home from school before I know it. Ben plays his last baseball game of the season tonight. And I still need to figure out supper, so. Well, that is everything that I picked up for our groceries for this week for our family. If you like this video, if you like this grocery haul, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're all having a great day, and I hope to see you all back here on Friday for another video.